Hi friends, welcome back to Alice Playworld, bringing some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're playing Sylvanas because I just want to mind control somebody into tower range.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Welcome to the Garden of Terror. Enemy team Tyrande, Aspen, Vala, Nazeebo, and Artanis. Friendly team Stitches, Tessa, Arkelthos, Raynor, and of course, Sylvanas. The first time we're going to be picking up is Paralysis, increasing Black Arrow duration by 75%. That's of course our trait, basic attacks and abilities, stun minions, mercenaries, and structures for 1 second, which allows us to actually dive the towers and siege them without being at risk of getting hit. Our new ability is called Haunting Wave. It does throw banshees out in a cone. They are slow traveling and will do some damage. If we press that button again, we're able to teleport to them. Of course, our W ability is called Shadow Dagger. It deals damage and then additional damage over 2 seconds, but then it spreads out like a little virus. And of course, our Q ability, Withering Fire, you press it, it detects a closer target. Prioritizing heroes, we're going to be spamming that quite a lot. So we're going to go here at the bottom lane, hopefully not have anything too scary. Let's look at the enemy team again. I forgot for a second. Maybe Aswadunk will be here, or maybe Nazeebo, or maybe a combination thereof. We might have to ask for help. So we're going to play a little passively here at the beginning. Let's see how the middle is doing. Stitch is doing a little bit of damage. Gets stunned. Artanis begins to attack. Good switcheroo, making a lot of progress the enemy team is, as they're forcing the friendly team back. We're going to go ahead and phase check the bush right now, as we know that there's only going to be one person here, and it's not going to be Nazeebo, so we're not too worried about this. He might get a good wall, but we can get out of it, no problem. So we'll begin to do damage here, and the main thing is to make sure we hit these guys in the front line as quickly as possible, get this ball moving, because what we want to do is make sure our minions get to their tower without taking too much damage, and then we'll go ahead and throw out a little bit of damage. Of course, gotta be careful. There's no enemy team on the minimap, which means they might be going for a rotation. We'll back up till we get a little bit of visual, since we're gonna get no experience out of that. We do see the rotation in the top lane. They pick up a kill on Kelthos, precisely because he didn't do what I did, which is back out like a coward when the chase comes. I'm gonna begin to harass Nazeebo a little bit. I was gonna try to, but he did back away wisely. And for now, I'm actually gonna use a Haunting Wave as a defensive move. What I want to do is make sure those guys get pushed. Again, the enemy team coming back down. We do see that they're in the middle lane, which means we're going to be able to shove this a little bit and then just engage in Nazeebo right there. And not a big deal, though. We will just use our banshees to get out and not take too much damage. Although he's going to be doing a good job of counter pushing. Let's look at the middle lane. It looks like Raynor very low on health. He needs to be a little bit careful. I should go for minions. What I'm going to do, though, is shove this lane really quickly, because I do know the friendly team is moving back here. So if we can get a little bit more of XP, this is going to be huge. And then, of course, make the enemy team lose those. Nobody rotating yet. I know Nazeebo is in the bush, and he's likely getting those bottom camps. I will rotate here to the top, maybe ask for some assistance. Stitch is finally coming in. If he comes back, we will be fine. We're going to let them have the rightmost camp. And then, of course, the enemy team guarding the majority of those big ones on the top. Let's go ahead and engage on Artanis right there. Doing a little bit of damage. Trying to get in the back there against Tyrande. She's taking a lot of chunkage, but the friendly team not rotating here in time. So we're going to try to poke and then grab another talent. At this level, we're going to grab with the wind, getting a little bit more range of that Withering Fire Q, which is going to allow us to spam a little bit better. Of course, the friendly team not really going anywhere. I am going to just shove this lane again a little bit, trying to get some more soak while the enemy team is occupied doing the top camp. Maybe we can get this going on the road, and these towers are a big boon for us. Let's go ahead and throw that W, make sure everything gets spread out, doing as much damage as we can to the tower. Hopefully picking up a kill right here. There we go. And I'm sure the friendly team is having a little bit of issues killing that thing as fast as they want. But I definitely need to get these towers down, because they're 400 XP a pop, and they're giving us a level advantage so far. So far, that's a really good trade. The enemy team giving up a lot of soak for those seeds. They do have 91, which means they're going to get a Terror next time guaranteed. But we have 89, so we're not too far behind. This is a good push for us, I think. All right, let's continue putting the pressure. We do see the enemy team, the majority of them on the map right now, middle and top lanes, which is giving us free reign to shove this as aggressively as possible. We already have a second wave arriving right behind us, and this is why you don't want to leave Sylvanas alone pushing, because she's going to punish her really hard. Of course, this wall is going to get BM'd. We do pick up a kill on Tyrande, the friendly team, doing a great job, and we're just going to continue to shove this aggressively. We need to get this fort. Waiting for these guys to come back. We're going to throw that W to make sure they do get stunned. And then, of course, silence everybody in the back there. Actually going to use a Haunting Wave again just to hit them. Oh, that was a little unfortunate. We were going to get out. That's what I don't usually like using Haunting Wave aggressively, but that time it seemed worth it. We're just going to snipe the fort real quick, because it's going to basically be really low, and there it is. Now that that's done, that's a big XP lead, and now we're going to grab that level 7 talent. At this point, Unstable Poison. Minions that die under the effects of Black Arrow explode, dealing a ton of damage to near enemies. Does not damage heroes or structures, and the reason for that is because you used to be able to one-shot people that were standing in the middle of the lane. But now level 7 to level 6, the enemy team really far behind in experience. They, of course, lost the bottom fort. This means they can be really aggressive with Nazeebo. As long as I keep moving, and he walls himself in, taking a lot of damage. And I'm going to blow him up right here. There's nowhere for him to go. We're going to be able to pick up a free kill. I don't know what that was about. I feel like he should have thought a little bit better of that. We're going to continue to soak really aggressively. Of course, the enemy team on the top lane, which means I can snipe this tower and these minions with relative ease. We still have the Banshee. We're not going to be losers and use it defensively this time. We're just going to clear that out and walk away, let these minions die to tower range. I don't want to be too aggressive because we're going to be able to hit that level 8, that level 9 really quickly. So maybe I'll rotate to the middle, help these guys push a tower or two. That'll be huge. We do have a level experience, so that bottom soak, not too bad. I don't want to be that far into their map, so we'll just come in here, throw out a W, and just do a ton of damage, make sure we kill the tower, and punish these guys thoroughly. Stitch is doing a good job slamming, of course. And then we're going to get dunked on, but not a big deal, though, because that dunk is not nearly strong enough at this point. We should be able to clear these guys out with some Sable Poison. And look at that. The enemy team on the back foot here. Level 9 to level 7. Really aggressive. Go ahead and dunk one more time. Great pullback by Stitches. I was not prepared for it. I do let it go. But tons of damage going on on Asmodon. Here comes the Banshee just in case. We do secure yet another kill. Throwing out yet another W there in the back. Finally level 10. We're going to grab that mind control. That sweet, sweet mind control. Because what we want to do is actually going to grab her right here. We're just going to push her into our friends. She's just going to get taken down immediately. Pretty good stuff, and we'll get yet another fort here. Complete control at the 5-minute mark as the friendly team is just running through the red team, just harassing them, picking up a bunch of kills. It looks like myself and our buddy here are going to go down the bottom lane and maybe get this Nasibo. If he gets out in trouble, it looks like Nasibo is going to get pushed back. We're going to go super aggressively, throwing that out there. Continue to press that Q. He does wall himself in, and I'm actually going to pursue him aggressively just to the ends of the earth so he can pick up a little bit more damage. Of course, he's continuing to run. Q, and that's another kill. So he's going to casually walk away here as the enemy team very much out of position. The seats are coming up here in a second. And they're likely to call this off, but I'm really not afraid because Jimmy still has his healing. Of course, he can get away with Banshees. We're going to shove this really aggressively and now go get some seeds. Looking at stats, 6 seals to 1. We do have 60,000 siege damage done, which is what you want to be doing with Sylvanas. Our hero damage is not that impressive, but we do have 3 killing blows, which is pretty neat. Let's go ahead and back away here. We're going to take a lot of damage. We're going to be forced to walk away, of course. Raynor getting drained really aggressively there. Tyrande coming back as well. Maybe we can do something about this. I am going to pull these guys into the bush. A little bit closer to the bush. This will allow me to get the seats and get out. If the enemy team begins to come, I will have a little bit of range there to escape if need be. It looks like they're just going to trade little camps, so it's not too bad. We'll do the same, and then I'm going to back away. And actually, I'm going to go home, make sure I mana and heal up a little bit. Damage-wise, Raynor 12,000 damage, Asmodon 7,000. Pretty good stuff there so far. The enemy team definitely getting out damage because of the level difference. And it is our best interest to actually engage the bottom lane and contest it, because we could easily just overrun them. It looks like the front team doesn't want to do that, so I will head to the top lane and secure those seats with them, which is a little unfortunate because we could have definitely bullied them and gotten 2 turrets for the price of 1, as they are now just hitting level 10. Finally, they have their heroic abilities. We got to be very careful now because, of course, that giant advantage we had, that 3 mind control, is no longer going to be the case, but it's still going to be pretty scary. I am going to head to the top lane, shove this behind the Terror a little bit, just to make sure that we have the thorough push going either which way. It looks like the friendly team doing the same, following right behind. Of course, the enemy team beginning to defend here in a moment. We got to go for keeps, as that is the only thing that matters at this moment. The Terror putting a seat there in a really questionable spot. Maybe he doesn't know the changes that happened. Oh, excuse me. Maybe you haven't heard, but the way the Terror used to work is that you put the seat down and it would do damage to minions and towers. And now the seat only disables the towers, and you with the Terror have to actually do the swinging. So it doesn't really work if you just leave stuff behind. It's not that useful. And you got to be very careful with that, because now the Terror definitely needs a lot more team fighting support. And if you're just sitting there getting hit, it's not really going to do too well. The next time we're going to pick up is going to be Will of the Forsaken. And it goes a lot of movement speed, and it's going to be quite swell. Oh, great little eat there by Stitches. We need to go back here and kill Nasibo. The moment he comes down, we're going to body block him a little bit, pick up the kill. Quite easy. The enemy Terror not doing anything at this point. We do have 100 more seats, so this is a win for us, as long as he's just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. So we will flank momentarily and begin to poke him aggressively, trying to take him down. If he does get taken down immediately right here, we can actually grab the mind control and then pull him back into our friends. Walk him all the way back as yet another kill of the enemy team in a really bad spot. Let's go ahead and throw that W. Everybody gets chunked by Asmodon, and this is not really a good spot to be. We want to spread out a little bit, because of course the enemy team able to do a lot of damage. I'm going to suggest we retreat. Stitches gets taken down there. A lot of damage going down. I'm actually going to press that E just to get out of the way. I don't want to run with the friendly team. We might get chunked, so I will rotate to the bottom lane, clear that out, and then of course return. It looks like the enemy team chasing aggressively. We should be able to get out of there, but hopefully the friendly team runs and doesn't see the fight. I'm just going to shove this lane because I want no damage on my tower, so I want to make sure that bottom lane that we got so early on continues to be pushed, and then it's their problem. I should be able to pull these guys real quick. There we go. Alright. If somebody gets the Terror now, we're at the very least going to get some mercs going down here. Of course, one of the issues with this camp is that there's a lot of them, so I'm going to take a little bit more damage than I would like until I am able to rotate and get 2 picks real quick. But that should be fine. The enemy team is going to have to be in the defensive 3-level disadvantage at the moment. About to be cut a little bit by 2, but still pretty significant. And as long as we continue doing this, tasks are coming to help me. We're going to get a lot of pressure on the enemy team. We got to make sure we get at the very least a keep right now. I think that would be a way to close the deal. If we can follow this Terror down the middle lane and then make something happen. Of course, the friendly team waiting for us, rotating. We're going to go bottom with the Merc camp. That's fine. I was thinking we could push the middle lane while the Merc camp pushes the bottom lane. But if they want to just shove this entirely, it's something we can definitely do. As we're going to have a big wave of minions right behind us. Of course, the Knight is coming in 27 seconds. Which might behoove us to actually not lose the Terror by then. Because the enemy team is going to have to defend us and will give us a lot more seeds. But if they don't, that's not a big deal. Of course, my priority here, not as aggressive to be spreading my W, because of course we do have the Terror seed. But we're doing a lot of damage back in the back there to Vala. She almost gets taken down. And I wonder if I can push people through their own gates. I'm assuming you can. I am going to mind control this on Ziva just so he can get him out of the way, because I do not want him casting his spell. Great little combo there with Kelthus. We pick him up almost immediately. Gets taken down. Going aggressive in the back there. Just going to make sure I take these minions out. I don't want too much damage going on to my friendly team unless they're sitting there tanking them. And of course, this is probably going to end in a keep kill in all likelihood. I am trying to spread out so Asmodan doesn't dunk right on my face. As you can see there we go. Good positioning by us. We should be able to pick up the majority of this damage. The enemy team loses a keep, and now we're able to just retreat casually like it's not even a big deal. Of course, Raynor continuing to push. I am going to head this way. I don't think we can end it right now. The friendly team being way too aggressive for my liking, but I will grab the seeds. If they are successful, that's cool. If not, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and clear this up. It looks like the friendly team actually committing 100%, but the respawn time is being so low on the enemy team, I don't think it's worth the risk. So we'll just grab some seeds, wait for the friendly team to back up. Of course, Aspen on the top lane already there trying to counter push. Not a big deal, though. We should be able to grab all the little camps. Well, some friendly teams BMing some giants on there in the bottom lane, which is a pretty big deal because of the fact that we already have catapults spawning, so that lane is going to be a shove this is going to get. Now, let's head up the healing wall. Maybe go for some more top seeds. The next time we're going to be picking up is going to be... I'm thinking Overwhelming Affliction is going to slow people down when they have Black Arrow. Mostly because that Kelthus Living Bomb is doing such a great job. So what we're going to try to do is just harass the crap out of the enemy team. If we do get them slowed down, Kelthus should be able to get a lot of damage in by spreading Living Bomb. And then, of course, getting those awesome Flame Strikes. We're going to lose the top fort. Not a big deal, though. I will remove myself from the equation right now. We could definitely contest this if the friendly stitches were to come. Of course, here comes Tacitor. Can we get a D? It looks like it's not going to happen. For now, we will be able to actually come in here and steal quite a few seats. I'm actually going to do a lot of damage here and then just leave because I don't really want to be engaged out there. It looks like our friendly Tacitor running into a little bit of trouble over there. He's going to be doing a lot of damage, though. Go ahead and get them in the back lane there. Tons of damage going out. Let's see if we can get a mind control on this Tyrande. We're going to walk her in. And then she's going to get taken down, going back and cycling. Artanis dies as well. The friendly team, all of a sudden, turning that advantage into a mega advantage as we clean them out. Of course, Kelthus cleaning the top lane, but the enemy team is going to have to defend this middle push. It's pretty aggressive. Of course, Nasibu doing his best at throwing out some toads there. But these giants still up. I do silence the tower before the Terror walks in, which means a little bit more free damage from the giants. And, of course, he has the ability to come in and leave the seed behind without taking too much of a hit. Will we be able to actually take this keep down? I don't know. It looks like the enemy team coming back now. Raynor and Kelthus as well on the back, which is a really good news for us. Let's go ahead and spread out. Again, not trying to take those dunks. I am breaking this wall, so I need a little bit of movement, need a little bit of mobility in case the enemy team tries to take me down. We do take out yet another keep. Now the enemy Terror is alive. This means they're going to begin defending. Good ultimate there from Raynor. Again, trying to spread. I'm waiting for the next dunk before I actually engage. I don't really want to get taken down or chunked too hard. It looks like enemy Tyrande in the back line there. Let's go ahead and throw out the W. I have nothing for that Nasibu, so I'm just going to get out, trying to lure the explosion back. Stitches with a great little attack there, and of course the Polymorph. Let's go ahead and engage right here. Pressing that Will of the Forsaken to get out. The enemy Terror almost dead already as he continues to try to get away. Let's go ahead and mind control this guy. We're just going to make him dance here in the middle. And then make him walk away a little bit because he didn't want anybody else to get taken down. Great chunk from Asmodan. We're going to try to slow these guys down. Doing a lot of damage, but the enemy team very, very strong in the chase. Great Living Bomb might kill Tyrande. It looks like she manages to heal herself in the last second there. We're going to spread out to the top lane, trying to leave here so we don't get dunked on but the enemy team in a big chase. Uh-oh, it looks like Kel'Thuz and Tassadar are still trying to continue to fight. I will return there. I was going to cycle for camps. Maybe I can make it there in time to help him out. It looks like he's being a 2v2 is going to be really difficult for him to do anything about it. The dunk was huge. I'm going to try to continue to chunk this Tassadar and then leave immediately, running the other way. There we go. Just trying to get out and then trying to predict the dunk, as it is going to be pretty severe. There it is. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to go back. It looks like we're going to get taken down, though, as Tassadar did not have enough for a shield, though. He does have enough damage to kill this. No, he doesn't, because the shield get back up. I was going to think he was going to kill that fellow Protoss, but he does end up walking away. 16 kills to 6. Kel'Thuz with 42,000 hero damage done. Aslan 26,000. Pretty impressive, although his dunking not hurting nearly as much as it should have this game. Raynor, of course, passing me in siege damage because he's been in the Terror, but good job overall. It looks like our dominant lead now beginning to show, although the enemy team likely to shift this. Good wall from Zeebo, keeping Tassadar doing a lot of damage with those spiders. I don't know why Tassadar is doing that. He does proc the heroic, though. That was huge. Zeebo panic using his Ravenous Spirit. Turns out he's just going to lose. It does take down a tower, but that cooldown is gone now. And it looks like the bait was real. Raynor is staying in the top lane, trying to clear out those minions. We should get some mercs. And in 9 seconds, they should be pushing. Of course, we do have catapults in the middle and bottom lane. Lots of pressure for the enemy team. They're going to have to get those mercenary camps if they want to counteract the mercenary pushes. There you go. They get those. They should get the top bruisers as well if they want to get something going. I should get these giants just because that's going to continue to push and cancel out their guys. So we're going to go do just that. Trying to be as aggressive as we can. Of course, Raynor and Matt come here and help me out. He might be focusing on seats. Either one is a decent reaction. I think an appropriate answer for whatever the enemy team has planned. The main thing I want to do is make sure we counteract those mercenaries on the top lane to continue to put pressure. Because although we are going to be pretty even in seats, we have a severe advantage because I still got to take down a couple of forts. Or they need to go for our top keep, which is going to allow us to defend pretty well. So as long as we can get this out really quickly, we're going to be fine. Of course, that Unstable Affliction doing a ton of siege damage. Look at that. The enemy mercenaries have no chance. We're even going to use the Hunting Wave to make sure not too many of our minions get taken down. And that is going to be a pretty good push so far on the top lane. I'm going to try to rotate now. That big engagement coming at level 20. We're going to grab that Dark Lady's Call. Going to give a little bit more movement speed to the mind control target, able to put them really out of position. Good Hyperion engaged in the back. Here we go against Asperon, doing a ton of damage. However, his laser is severe, and he might be able to pick up a kill right here. I am just going to continue to poke on him. Will of the Forsaken comes out. It looks like a triple kill for the friendly team. They're going to go on Nazeebo. They're going to pick up a kill right there. And I am going to try to come back in here and mind control this guy and walk him into our friendly team right now. He's going to take a lot of damage. Gravity Lapse. And just going to die straight up. And that is going to be Oshiro. We should just go to the core. I am going to go back here and collect these seeds because I want to be super nitpicky. Just look at that. There we go. And then we're going to walk it in and win. Final tally, 21 kills to 7. We did 23,000 hero damage done, but 4 killing blows, lots of mind control, lots of fun. Sylvanas, she's always enjoyable. We're going to come in here and tap the core for the final victory. The enemy team did okay. I think it's very hard to fight against this massive level disadvantage. And of course, between myself and Kel'Thuz doing those combos is really hard to overcome. You're going to take a lot of damage. You're going to be spreading Living Bomb a lot. And in the end, you're going to lose. But it's not too bad. My name is Al. I hope you enjoyed that video. And I will see you all next time.